All right, what's going on, guys? Today we move into what is that? I got something a little white. All right, we move into the second phase of training, the intellectual property school. So there's going to be a lot of stuff in there, and the foundational course will be YouTube training. And let me make sure that we got Zoom. Zoom. Let's go ahead and look in here. I don't know. I'm already signed in. So this is what's going to happen. Our first webinar is going to be 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. this Thursday. And we're going to have a webinar every week about the monetization of the mind. So we'll talk about that. So every week we're going to have training about, first we're going to start with the YouTube stuff. That's really important that you set up your YouTube channel correctly, because the YouTube channel is the amplifier for everything else. One of the things that happened with me when I wrote my first book, and I went through a lot of illustrations with this, is I didn't know what I was doing. I started off writing a blog, and then I created the YouTube channel, and then my blog before the YouTube channel, it's getting like 6-10 hits a day. And after the YouTube channel, the first week, I was getting 200 to 300 hits on the blog per day. The second week, it went up to 500. The third week, it went to 1,000. And the YouTube channel didn't have a lot of subscribers. And this is one of the things you've got to understand. You can have a YouTube channel that gets a lot of views, and you may not have a lot of subscribers. This is people watching your videos and they're not subscribing. So the views count a lot. So every week we're going to have a breakdown, and what I'm going to do is have the Royal King students and the people in the King program come to this training, because it's going to be, because this is one of the things I consistently see. When you tell people to start a YouTube channel, you tell people it's simple, they get hung up. They run into some issues. It's just really hard for them to actually create a new Gmail account, get a camera, and start making videos. It's very hard. So this is going to be a weekly training, and I need to share something with you. I work 7 days a week, and I also have a personal life. So I'm getting away from the weekend trainings, because that's something I used to do, because I knew a lot of people were off on the weekends. But that's when I was just making online courses and I didn't do anything else. So I had plenty of time off. That's not the case now. So most of the trainings are going to happen during the week, and depending upon what happens, we may have a later evening session during the week. We will see how that goes as we put this together, because I have a life, so I cannot be doing here every weekend. And this is another thing. If you're going to involve yourself in this program, you need to actually do the work, because first thing we're going to do is YouTube training. Then I'm going to break down how to write a book with ChatGPT. I've watched a video, and there's numerous videos on YouTube that talk about how to use ChatGPT to write a book. And none of them talk about the way that I use ChatGPT to write a book. None of them even bring it up. And they were talking about ChatGPT doesn't remember stuff, and that's not true, and other stuff. So that's the second thing we're going to get into. And then the third thing we're going to get into is how to create an online course. And then, so we're going to do YouTube, we're going to do online courses, we're going to do books, and we may do digital products. But typically, I have a few digital products, but they're free. So this is the thing we're going to do. And I'm probably going to start this off at, I don't know. I'm thinking about having a sale today, because this is the first day of the month. And this program is not done. So that's one of the reasons I'm having a sale. But the YouTube book is done. And with the YouTube training starting Thursday, the YouTube stuff, a lot of that stuff will get done. And then you can go ahead and begin building your digital, your digital economy, so to speak. Because it's really interesting, because You can make a lot of money with a digital economy. I mean, I made millions in a year, millions in a year. So you can make a lot of money from a YouTube channel. You can make a lot of money from selling books. You can make a lot. And this is one of the things. I have a lot of books written, but they're not on Amazon yet. And I'll go through that process of signing up for a Create Space. Because one of the reasons I haven't done it yet is I need to do a video of me doing it. And this is like step by step. What's the first thing we do? We establish a YouTube channel because you need traffic. You can't sell anything without traffic. So the YouTube channel is a way for you to get free dedicated traffic to your offer. Then the second thing we'll do is write the book. This is key. When you write a book about anything, you become the subject expert. I don't care if your book's a bestseller or not. It's like, oh, I have a book. That's enough to get you a speaking gig that you have a book. So YouTube channel, write a book, then create an online course. Then we can get into coaching and all this other stuff. And all this stuff will be in the intellectual property school right now. And everyone that's in the Kingdom program, you get everything in the intellectual property school. And the people in the Royal Prince program, you get everything in the property school. And I think there's going to be a bunch of new people who want to come in because you're not going to get the LLC stuff and all that in the intellectual property school. I may do a hybrid. I may like give people an offer where they can convert into one of the other courses because that stuff's for, the Royal Prince program and the Kingdom program. So that's not included in the intellectual property school. So one of the things that is pretty much included in the intellectual property school is the monetization of your mind. I got to tell you, when I sold my first book, I cannot tell you the joy that I felt. I could not tell you how happy I was to know that something that came from my mind and I was able to put it out there and I was able to actually do something and create something and build something and make money. And the thing is, really, it wasn't a long period of time. I started a YouTube channel in August. I wrote the book. I got the book done in October, had to go through some revision and edits. But by December, I was at $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Then fast forward to June of 2010, I was consistently at $5,000 a month selling the book and using a YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel wasn't monetized by YouTube at that point. So I can teach you how to make money from a YouTube channel without it being monetized. Because I got a channel that's getting ready to be remonetized. It used to be monetized, but I hit all the videos, so it stopped being monetized. And it's taking I remember it used to be like instant approval. Now, let me look and see what they're saying. Because we're going on 3 days and they were talking about, let's see. What is that?
Business owners and salespeople, if you want to experience.
All right, so let's kind of get in here and see where we are with this. Here we go. You go to earn. It's been in process for 3 days. So if you do this the right way, once again, you establish a YouTube channel, you can literally make money long before you're monetized by YouTube. And I would say for me, when I did it the first time, I got to a livable income in about 6 months, which is extremely fast. So that's what I'm going to do. Let you know, guys, the next training that's going to get on and the weekly training that's going to happen. This will be every week. We'll go through setting up the YouTube stuff, and then we'll go through writing the books, and then we'll go through the online coaching and all that other stuff. So if you're interested in making money with your mind, I consider this one of my best courses. The ability to create something and to actually earn money from a thought in your mind. To me, that's godlike power. That's incredible power. So anyone that wants to get into that, and I'm probably going to make a special. I'll let it roll for today because it's going to be a crazy special. and we'll see how many people jump in on it. It'll be in the first comment.